We have a young weightlifter at my gym, built guy, doing really well. He's also a teenager, so like a lot of teenagers, he assumes that he can push himself endlessly, and he gets on his own case if he's not able to push as hard as he wants to. And in fact, he's recently coming back from knee surgery. And he asked me for some advice and, what I thought he should do in his current situation. And I pointed out to him something that I've noticed often, which is that people love to forget the distinction between explanations and excuses. If you're following a route where there's 5 or 10 or 15 hurdles that you have to jump over in order to get to where you want to go, talking about those 5 or 10 or 15 hurdles isn't making excuses. It's just describing reality. The excuse part comes in if you say, oh, I could jump over those hurdles, but I don't want to. Oh, it's going to be too difficult and I just don't feel like doing it. Okay. And hey, listen, sometimes we're having a bad day and jumping over those hurdles is actually a bad idea. But most of the time, when we list the challenges that lie in front of us, that isn't saying that we're not going to take those challenges on. It's just saying there they are. And it's actually doing ourselves a disservice if we pretend like those things aren't there and don't take effort. So I pointed this out to him and he said, oh, wow, I never thought of it like that. Yeah, I mean, at 16 or 17, that might be a new concept. I'm intrigued by people who are 30 or 40 or 50 and still haven't gotten their heads around this. And of course, when it's online, trolls will accuse everybody of making excuses when people are just actually making explanations, because trolls like to find any vulnerability and try to stick the knife in. But what I notice is that a lot of these same people are treating themselves the same way. They think it's humorous, and they think they're getting one over on the other person, but the real person they're affecting is themselves. Because one of the best ways to get over a hurdle is to see it coming and say, I know I can jump that, and I have to jump it. You don't just run smack into it and let it hit you and fall over. You say, oh, objectively speaking, that's a hurdle in my path. Time to leap. That's not making an excuse. That's taking on your challenges. And I think we could all pause now and then and remind ourselves that listing our challenges is not the same as making excuses for ourselves unless we let those challenges block us when they don't have to. Meanwhile, if you're coming back from knee surgery and you're not able to do what you were able to do 2 months ago before the knee surgery, dude, that's just fucking normal.